All right, welcome to episode 2 of the September Online Poker Series, the Monday Grind. It's just past 8 in the morning here. I gotta get started playing by 9, so I gotta make some breakfast. I was hoping to do a little bit of pre-session warm-up, maybe 10 minutes, and then yeah, we should get started. There is a day 2 I'm trying to make that starts at 9. There's only 2 flights I can play this morning, so yeah, it's important I get started at 9. All right, so before I start my session, I'm gonna use this Raise Your Edge paired app. I'm gonna study. It's gonna be rapid fire, just training different parts of tournaments. It could be ICM, could be pre-flop, post-flop, 3-bet pots, whatever. Just gonna rapid fire, click through about 10 minutes of this just to get my brain active, and then yeah, gotta fire up some tables. So let's get into it. Okay, we're playing this $150 satellite to this 1.5K last chance. How the satellite works is if we get to 55,000 chips, we earn our entry. So we have a great shot at it. We just need 5,000 chips more. Makes it kind of interesting. Boom, what a way to start the day. $1,500 seat. So what I qualified for is this stack. 25 blinds in the last chance flight. I think it's a turbo, so yeah, expectations will be pretty low on this one, but hey, pretty sick tournament to be in. All right, we're gonna take the ace-9. I mean, this has been such a fast structure. I honestly regret playing this satellite because this thing is just like, we're already down to 8 bigs, but ace-9 suited, gonna be a good shove. All right, still alive. Okay, we're gonna take our pair here on the flop, defending against a min raise. Come on, we even have the queen. Hold, 22 blinds in the milli maker. Come on, baby. Nice. Can we keep it going? Ace king suited now. What a spot, man. It's gotta be a flip. Come on. How? Not pocket fours. No, not the pocket fours. I think we won a nice little 215 ticket here for 33 bucks. We did pick up ace king under the gun for my last 5 blinds. Quickly, 2 other players in there. Somebody probably has a pair. Yeah, we're trying so thin now. That's so sick. What are the chances of this? That is so sick. All right, we need a miracle. That's dumb. That's dumb. GG's. All right, 2 pair in the 500. Gotta go check on the river. Big 3-bet pot. Big turn bet from them. And yep, you can see the problem. All right, chance for another bounty on this 162 flight. Short stack has jacks. Can we hit a 9? Can we hold the 9? Yes. Our day 2 in this 215 kickoff has started. So day 2 has 740 players still, only 260 players cash. So it's pretty much like a fresh tournament, but as a technicality, it is a day 2 and we have a pretty good stack. Going for a check raise against Paul here with the nut flush draw. Nut flush, I wish it was the nut flush draw. Turn, we pick up a little bit more equity, gonna be all in. I don't know, I feel like could go non-all-in, I guess, but this is fine. Take it down, nice. Queen's in the 500 here, we're gonna go for a 4-bet. And got a call off, 525. Queens against kings. Trying it. Average $500 experience for me. 2 pair against top set, and then queens against kings. Not ideal. We set kind of a trap here with the queens, and now we get the shove. A little unorthodox. They call, oh, blind versus blind here. We call for 10 bigs. They have ace 10. Ugh, cooler there, blind versus blind. Back to this one, queens against jacks. Big pot. 10 is the worst card in the deck. And they go runner for 130 blinds. Cool. Open jam from the button for $1,500 bounty. Huge spot here. Ace, king, ace, jack. Nice. All right, I've been playing for like 2 hours now. Way worse than yesterday so far. I mean, aside from the all-in coolers, which have happened early, a couple of big ones in the 500, I mean, I'm just like missing flops. You know, it's just one of those sessions where I'm missing flops. You know, big squeeze pots, just no equity on the flop, losing a lot of chips. Not the best runouts, so yeah, it's been a pretty bad start, but like thinking about it, I don't think it should have been a good start. I don't think there's a lot of hands where I could have played it like hugely different. So at least we have that in the back of our... All right, oh boy, a couple hours in, definitely not running good. If I was to fill in my arbitrary luck meter part of the spreadsheet at this point in the day, it would be like a 3, 4. A couple of big all-ins, obviously that happens. But also a lot of like missing flops, which just makes it tough. Like big 3-bet pots, miss the flop, or big squeeze pots where we have to invest a lot of chips, missing the flop or turn or whatever. So yeah, tough start. I mean, it is early, but yeah, as far as like our biggest binds of the day have gone, I've already had to re-enter one of them, and the other one is just like going really poorly. So not ideal when the top of your buy-in range starts that way. But yeah, I mean, early days, only been playing for 2.5. A lot of work left to do. Kings in the 500 with our short stack. We should not be this short this early, but we are. At 7-8. All right, we're still alive. It's actually still a short stack relative to the field, but we're back. In our day 2, 436 left. Nice spot to call off for 15 blinds here with the 10s. Nice, huge pot there. Huge pot. Mystery bounty. Oh! Yo! Yo! $560 in the $55 mystery bounty. Let's go, man. In the 55. Ooh, cooler. King 10 of spades. Damn. Nice though. Ace, queen, ace, king in the 500 on our second bullet here. Okay, GG. 27 out of 29. 25 make the day 2. Pocket 8's all in for 10 here. 2 callers. We do have the overpair, but we're just gonna lose a lot now. I mean, any card is dangerous when there's 2 callers. We end up running into queens, and we are gonna bubble the day 2. Just a shove. Mystery bounty, ace, king, and king, jack. Flop a queen. There's a lot of chips in there. Wow, 70 blinds. It's too bad that biggest bounty is gone. Still an $1,100 bounty up for grabs, though. Keep our eyes on that. We have kings here for 20. And we get the 4-bet. It's actually kind of similar to the last kings that we had. They got us to 30 blinds. We're going to shove there. Actually, we're going to shove here first. Good old-fashioned triple bounty hunt. Give me an ace. No, what? No, that was such an elite spot. All right, well, to the kings, all in. In the 500s. Nines and queens. Boom! Let's go. That's huge. Come on. Yo, what a suck out on the river. Big one? Pretty big actually. 209. That is one of the bigger ones in the field. What a tourney. Yeah, I mean, I've been live for 3 hours. Yeah, so about 3.5, 4 hours in. It's been a crazy session. Like, I definitely caught a little bit of fire that hour. A couple of big bounties in the mystery bounty, which is just like pretty much pure luck. So that was good. We have $700 in mystery bounties in that 55, so that's gonna help the results a bit. We are in the money of our day 2, min cash of $395. So yeah, I mean, it's been a weird, dramatic session. A lot of kind of ups and downs, but I don't know. We got some potential in the afternoon. Still have so much of the schedule to play. I think it might be a big day in buy-ins. I think this day can get similar to what yesterday's was, maybe like 5K. So yeah, it's probably gonna be a pretty big Monday. Hopefully we can get something nice. Good turn. Guys, we're all in here with the ace queen. Against ace queen. Chop it up. Kings. So barrel, I don't know. I feel like it depends how tight they're gonna play with their ace X, I think, whether I like this bet or not. Somebody that's folding ace X on the turn, I might play some more check here. Get another call, I guess it's triple barrel. So hope they don't have a straight. They find the fold, still a nice pot though. Oh, finds 2 pair on the river. Queen 6 offsuit. And looks like that's gonna be the end of the mystery bounty. Still ended up winning lots of money due to a couple of big bounties, so not unhappy. $40 in cash and 772 in bounties. All right, finally some good news in the 500, or a 500 today. Haven't had many good pots in the 500s, but we defend, flop the nuts, which is great. I'm gonna raise a lot here, but they went for a larger sizing. I thought maybe I want to let them do some barreling here, be aggressive. I still think raise is good, but decided to call. Turn sucks, brings in double flush draw and the 4-liner, so yeah, we have a lot of like awkward hands in our range now. Weaker 2 pairs. We're gonna have like Jack X that's just hating life against barrels, so I don't know. Keep checking a lot, I think. When we do have it as well, instead of leading, they barrel. River brings in the 8, so I mean, like on first look, it looks like a pretty bad river, but I mean, since on the turn there's double flush draw and 4-liner, like they definitely could check back some sets, pocket 8s, 10s, 7s, jacks, whatever. They could also check back some of the big flush draws, maybe they don't want to get shoved on. I don't know. I think they'll barrel maybe some of them sometimes. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, I don't think it's actually that scary of a river. I mean, it does mean that I can potentially have my own boats and flushes, so I don't know. But I think calling here is pretty clean, and that's what we go for, and they were bluffing, so got a nice stack now. $109 cooldown. We had this nice spot with the kings. They click it. Honestly, I don't know if like I should have any shoves here. But I think if we do have shoves, kings probably is in there. So that was my logic. Like, if anything in my range wants to shove, I think kings is a pretty good one. Folding out the ace X is not the worst. We unblock the queen. Well, I guess we block some king queen, but I don't know. We still have queen jacks and ace queens and stuff like that. So I just got it in. GG. All right, in our day 2, I had this weird spot. We see this 14.5 stack open. I was just scared of this range. Like, I don't hate going for the shove here, but it's like, I don't know. This is a slow structure. We have a lot of time. Feels marginal-ish. Like, I think against some players, it's going to be decent. Against some players, it might be just, like, not amazing. So I decided on call instead of shove, which I'm not super certain on, but 10-10 deuce. They go for a min bet. I debated between call and raise here. I just think if they're going to have a bunch of high cards and suited cards and stuff, they're going to float me a lot or just shove, which makes it weird. So I went for the call instead. We can call a 10. We can call some flush draws. We can call a deuce. Turn, I'm like, let's take over this pot. Let's put in a value bid against all the ace X. Let's kind of scare off hands like king jack maybe, king queen. Let's just kind of freeze the pot against the flush draw. They call, and then river, same idea. Just value bidding against ace high, king high, hoping they don't put in any aggression. And yeah, they had ace king, so ends up working out pretty well. Because I could also went for the shove pre, but I think that's kind of nice to get out of there live. Okay, today, more of the same. More of the same. We're starting to make some really good plays on the tables, and the plays are actually working. Like, there's an element of run good there. So yeah, I'm starting to feel better about the session. Certainly better than I felt a couple hours ago. Should take a few vegetables here. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's like 5 hours in now. I feel pretty good. Still have quite a few tournaments to play, but yeah, I'd say the session flipped a little bit. And we actually have some potential, so feeling good, man. Feeling good. Do I finish it? I just finish it. Okay, still a good win. Okay, so session check-in, just about 5 hours in. We have 2,907 in buy-ins and 1,292 in cash. So that's not like that's not too bad of a spread as far as how much we're down at this point, considering a couple of 500s didn't go our way. But yeah, so that's the spread 5 hours in. Final 23, 17 make the money. The big blind wakes up with something big. That's gonna be a bubble. Man, we worked so hard to get that stack, like, oh, from short stack all the way up to a good spot on the bubble, and it just doesn't matter. Just queens against aces. GG. Ace jack will be in my get-in range for 15 though. I'd fold ace 10, ace jack's where I start getting it in here. All right, we're gonna get lucky. Not gonna get lucky. GG in the day two. I mean, either I shove and get it in and lose, or I play it very, very nitty and just raise fold for 15, which I don't think is very good, so. That's all she wrote. Hoping I'm not running set into set here. I don't mind the river, I really don't. I mean, they should have some jacks and 10s pre. They're gonna have ace 9, king 9, 9, 8. Pocket 4s is less likely now. So yeah, we have a really nice hand, and then once in a while it's just so tragic, but look. Oh, they have kings! Let's go. Wow, that is a very big stack, guys. Holy. Beautiful spot here in the 215 though. We're against Jack 9 for 40 big blinds and a bounty. They suck out. Oh, it's all falling down. Actually pretty close to the money now. 128 left, 111 get paid. We still have 0 in bounties, but yeah, we're getting close. Ace king suited. to open the button. So the big blind actually has a $500 bounty. I got a full buy-in. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a hold. I mean, why? Why in the high stakes? Like, why when the buy-in gets more than $50 is it just impossible to win? That was a guaranteed cash and $500. That's the biggest bounty at my table. That was the biggest bounty at my table. Ace King against King Queen on the bubble. It's just it's disturbing. It's disturbing. All right, we have Ace King in the big blind against the same guy. Against the same player. Definitely need the chips. We're 11 off the money, but we're like the third shortest stack of the field, so I don't know. Hopefully we get called and win. Good luck either way. Called by a small pair. And we're out. Alright, currently trying to get over that beat unsuccessfully. I'm still steaming. I don't know. We'll have to see how this one closes out, but that was, yeah, that was a tough one to take. That was a tough one. Okay, 6 hour check-in, 3,500 in buy-ins, 2,100 in cashes. Not a big spread there. Decent numbers. All right, this is the bubble of the big game 215. We're 4 away from the cash. Gonna go on with kings. With my big bounty, I don't think it should be just like aces for them. Take it down. Gotta beat ace queen to stay alive. It's not a good start. It's not gonna happen. Big pot triple barrel against Mago. Queen 6, let's go. That's huge. We're now 11 out of 218. Like I said, 16K up top is a lot. We gotta dodge the minefield, but it's pretty good. See if we can get back into this game here. All in for 8 blinds with a big bounty, late position. And this player covers both of us, so it could be going wide. Oh, show me some bad hands. King, queen, ace 4. We do have the best hand technically. We flop an ace. Oh, don't, like, what is that? GG, guys. All right, 5,700 runners down to the final. 116, all in here for 10 bigs. Need a king. Found a king. Holy smokes, that was a big spot. $22 buy-in, but we're getting deep. Okay, we did manage to qualify for this 33 day 1 on, or day 2 on Party Poker. Day 2 is going to be on Monday. Me in Brazil, you can see I qualified with not a huge stack by any means, but we're in there. So that is on Monday, and we're going to try to qualify for the 215 later in the week. We're going on all in here. Snap call. King of spades is really bad. They should still have like queen 10 and jack 10 and like maybe a weaker ace and king queen, king jack of hearts. King not offsuit. Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Definitely a weird final game to have. Out of all the tournaments I played today, I think I've only played 122 over the last 2 days. And it's my only tournament left, and it's my deepest run. So yeah, kind of weird. Kind of weird, but here we go. We want to induce or go post flop with this hand. It's very good. See, call jack 6-7, pretty awkward. We're gonna start with a check here. Usually gonna check call. I mean maybe if they bet pot, maybe not, but they go for this size. All right, show me just a spade. Okay, we found a spade. It's an interesting hand already. What to do on the turn. Oh, come on. All right, I think we just bet big. I think they bluff catch a 6 and a 7 or a jack a lot. I have no time bank, so I can't tank very long. I would have loved to have tanked longer and explained everything, but I don't think they're gonna bet super thin with these pairs. And yeah, we gotta get money in against these pairs here. Anyway, that's the state of the turbo. But yeah, what a run out. That was really nice. Ace king offsuit. Bummer. All right, we're against an ace. That sucks. Fallen into 33 out of 34 now. $230 locked up. We did just get that ladder, so. Here we go. I think they're definitely going with 8, 7, 6s, 5s. This time it's a flip. Oh, let's go. We're alive. So sick. A little conflicted on this one. I feel like it's a spot where I do want to have raises, but I was trying to think about like hands that I would want to raise fold against. Like I think King Jack is a pretty decent raise, not all in. Like could raise fold against a couple players, raise call the other ones. Something like a King Jack or like an Ace 8 offsuit is actually pretty nice as well. Ace 8, Ace 9 offsuit. That can call off the shorter ones. Good luck. That's a huge spot, obviously. Yeah, bottom pair. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh. I mean, the 9 was dead. They were dead. They were dead. I mean, they're stone dead here. I have 95% equity. I have 95% equity. Anyway, we have to call off here. God, 95% equity to have 5 million, 16K up top in this field. Yeah, deserved. Welcome back. Deserved. This guy again, King Queen this time. I mean, you're gonna turn the queen. It's just. And anyway, ultimately, I end up getting lucky against this player because I hit the jack against our ace king, and I, cooler them. God, who knew? Who knew the 22 turbo would be this electric to finish? That's sick. Yeah, I mean, this range is pretty strong. Yeah. All right, I fold. Kind of sick. See how this plays out. Damn. Yeah, fold is not comfortable though, because they can definitely shove just like king 10 suited and stuff. But like their range is tight anyway. That's the problem. It's like we're definitely gonna flip a lot, which we're not really super pumped about. And like they probably still have ace king in there. The offsuit ace kings. So like I don't think we're avoiding ace king entirely. I think we're flipping sometimes, and then we still have this range to worry about. We have extra fold equity against stuff that might normally call us. Does okay against some pairs, ace king, ace queen. But they might fold like king 10s and king jacks that might normally call just with the ICM, so. Oh, okay, good luck. It's a flip. Boom! Holy, what a flip. That is worth a lot. Okay, focus. We got maybe an awkward hand against the small blind. They limp. I like check. Keep the pot small. I don't want to really raise call off here. Pair and a club, I'm gonna call. If they check, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna bet a little bit more polarized. I mean, we have natural like flush draws and some jack 8 of hearts type hands to bluff. Ooh, find a weird boat here. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh, holy, what is this run good? Oh my god. 4 out of 17 now. We have aces. What a heater. Wow. What a freaking heater. What up, man? I got a weird run here. But I see a 22-month... double gutter, king high. We beat some bluffs. We have some equity. Price isn't bad. We have a pretty nice bluff if they check, too. We have a nice bluff unless they're going to check jam everything into my face. And then this is actually pretty sad, but... Come on. Let's go. Oh my god, that was the most insane run of cards. That last clip with all those hands was 7 minutes long. And I just won 6 hands in a row. We're now 2 out of 15 with 16K up top in a $22 tournament. I mean, and these are the payouts. So with 15 left, we have 343 locked up still. That's what's so sick about the 22 is that there's over 5K players and there's only 15 left and we still only have a couple hundred locked up. But it quickly jumps to pretty big numbers. So if we make the final table, it's 1,000. If we get to the final 5, it's 3.5K. So yep, some steep increases if we get there. Okay, we're down to 13. I'm still in second. We got moved to another table and we got chip leader on our left. So that might kind of freeze us up a little bit, but still have a good stack. Try not to miss hands. There's no reason to, but... Turn, I think, is close already. If it was any bigger, it's just a fold, I think. Come on. Let's go. All right, W Coop final table. Going into this with 28 big blinds, which is good for the chip lead. Not by a ton. But we do have a slight chip lead here, which is pretty exciting. Payouts for this final table with 6 left. We currently have 2.3K locked up. Goes from 2K to 335 to 51 to 75 to just big numbers. With 9s here, raise call or shove? I'm gonna go raise call. I don't know though, it's interesting. Here we go. Raise call it is. 9s against 8s. Holy shit, this is a big pot. Boom! Yes! Big ladder. Big ladder. 5K locked. Chip leader. Slightly. What? Oh my god. Open jam. 20 blinds. We have aces. 2 short stacks. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I will die. Boom! Running the 10s now. What? God, this is a really big pot. I mean, nothing we could do, obviously. We just run into 10s. I mean, he shoves so much. I don't know if I want to skip King 5 against him. All right, 3-way tie at the top now. I mean, it's the bottom. I mean, even against somebody that shoves a lot, we can still just like fold a lot, but I didn't want to skip it. We lose a flip. Oh, we lose a flip. We're back into gridlock. Jacks against ace 4. Back of the chip lead. Being with the short stack here now. Yeah, all right, that's fine. I mean, it's fine, but it's huge. It's huge in the wrong way. All right, well, we're down to 3. We have 7.5 thousand locked up. Pulled twice. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, they have a huge hand. How do they... What are they? Shit. I think it's a call. I think it's a call. Yes! I hope it was a call. I like making good decisions. Heads up. Heads up. 4-1 deficit, 11,000 locked. Come on, baby. Jack 10. It's not a prettier hand in the deck right now to get. Come on. What? Hey, listen, that is a great result. That is a fantastic result. That is a really, 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 really good result. God, how sick was that? I mean, what is this? $22, $11,000 on day 2? Unreal. Okay, so my girlfriend had somewhere to go, like pretty much right as I was finishing. And I was like, that's perfect, because I want to get out of the house. This is another 12-hour session. So I'm just passenger princess going on a little trip here. For no reason, just hanging out, getting out of the house. But then we'll wrap everything up afterwards. Okay, back from the trip. And that was such a crazy day. Like I honestly, after I lost that pod in the 500, like 7 hours ago, when we were on the bubble for the $500 bounty, like I was just like, oh, here we go again. Like another series, the high stakes, it's just gonna kill me. But hey, variance goes both ways. Like I had no business getting second place out of 5,700 people for 11K in a $22 tournament. Just no business. Poker, if I would have gotten second, but I was like never chip leader, and I was like one of the mid or short stacks, I would have no reservations or no, bad thoughts about the tournament. But I was chip leading that final table on like 3 separate occasions. Ran into some big hands. Ended up losing a flip with King 5 in a spot where I could have folded. So it's just like, I have these reservations. I would have loved to win that so much. You get a trophy, you get the badge, obviously an extra 5K, but it's like, oh yeah, I don't know. All in all, today was just like super crazy, and I'm like, man, what a nice way to start a series with an 11K win. So listen, I did not eat enough food today. I was dialed in. That was another 11-hour session, so that's 22 hours of poker, or a little bit more in the last 48 hours. So yeah, and I'm playing tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna make a shake now. We'll kind of wrap up the totals, look at the spreadsheet, and I mean, there's no time to do anything else. I'm just gonna edit tonight. Yeah, there's no time for anything else. It's serious time. We're gonna grind tomorrow. But yeah, gotta make some food and get into the results. All right, back at the computer. Let's look at the results for session number 2, everyone's favorite part. What were the results for the day? All right, session number 2, 3.5K in buy-ins, definitely a lighter day. I did actually skip a lot of tournaments today. If I didn't have such a good day results-wise, I might get on myself a little bit about not playing as many tournaments as I should have. I mean, as we're gonna see, I did end up having a good day, so you know what, water under the bridge. But definitely moving forward in the series, I'm gonna wanna make sure I hit enough volume per day. So that's one thing. But yeah, only 3.5K in the buy-in department for the Monday, but the cash is, with that final $11,000 cash, $14,395 gives us a profit of $10,894 to a total profit of $10,550. So an amazing start. Number of tournaments played, just talked about it, 24. We did make one day 2, which is not accounted in the results. We made day 2 of the 33 on Party Poker. And the luck meter, I have it at a 7. Now, I think I was at least a 7 out of 10 lucky today, given the fact that, you know, we had those early mystery bounties. I won like $700 in a 55 mystery bounty. I won 2 big bounties early, so that was really lucky. The 22 big score, I mean, really no matter how you cut it, running that deep in 5,700 player field is going to take a lot of luck. A couple of other big scores. So there's really no way to get around the fact that we were very lucky today. But man, I didn't feel that lucky. I feel like I played well today, and like I'm honestly remembering a lot of the bad beats and things. But anyway, it was a 7. I put it as a 7. I feel like I would get too much hate if I put anything less than 7 today out of 10 for luck meter. But I wanted to say like a 6 or a 5.5. I honestly felt less lucky today than yesterday. So I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to keep it at 7. I mean, it's the one part of this chart that really means nothing, but we'll give it a 7 for day 2 on the luck meter. I did earlier go through the schedules and kind of start to look at which tournaments are running. I kind of did a half-assed job, but I'll say that tomorrow's schedule looks pretty exciting. You know, I prefer playing 109s, 215s and stuff compared to 500s or the lower stakes things like 22s, 33s, 55s. So yeah, tomorrow's schedule has quite a few 109s, 215s, that sort of buy-ins. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, not gonna skip any of the tournaments tomorrow. I'm gonna try to play more than I did today, even though potentially the fatigue will be setting in after 2 very long grinds, but we'll play it by ear. All right, everyone, that's a wrap on day 2 of the September Online Poker Series. Nice to get off to a good start this time. It's going to give us a great buffer. It's going to give us some early confidence. It's going to give us a little bit of leeway as far as, you know, if we have a couple losing sessions, at least, like, you know, we still have some profit and we can hopefully ride this confidence going forward early in the series. And who knows, maybe it can turn into something better. Maybe the run bad hits tomorrow. We don't really know, but absolute sick day. Day 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to leave a comment. I want to hear from you guys. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Episode 3 coming tomorrow. Good night.